Shemot, Exodus, chapter 20, verse 12. And Devarim, Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 16 reads, Honor your father and mother, as Jehovah your God ordered you to do, so that you will live long and have things go well with you in the land Jehovah your God is giving you. So honor your father and mother. Make heavy your father and mother. Promote your father and mother. Make weighty your father and mother, so that you may live long in the land Jehovah your God is giving you. Vayikra, or Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 3, reiterates that. It says, Every one of you shall reverence his mother and his father, and you shall keep my Sabbaths. I am the Lord your God. Then Shemot, Exodus, chapter 21, verses 15 through 17. He who strikes his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. He who kidnaps a man, whether he sells him or he is found in his possession, shall surely be put to death. He who curses his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. Here are some scriptures that give context and flesh out a godly relationship between parents and their children. Colossians 3:21. Fathers, do not embitter your children, or they will become discouraged. And then Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. Shema Yisrael, Yehovah Eloheinu, Yehovah Echad. Hear, Israel, Yehovah our God, Yehovah is one. And you are to love Yehovah your God with all your heart, all your being, and all your resources. These words, which I am ordering you today, are to be on your heart, and you are to teach them carefully to your children. You are to talk about them when you sit at home, when you are traveling on the road, when you lie down, and when you get up. Tie them on your hand as a sign. Put them at the front of a headband around your forehead, and write them on the door frames of your house and on your gates. Listen, my son, to your father's instruction, and do not forsake your mother's teaching. Children are a heritage from Jehovah, offspring a reward from him. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you, and that you may enjoy long life on the earth. Fathers, do not exasperate your children. Instead, bring them up in the training and instruction of the Lord. Have you not read that he who created them from the beginning made them male and female, and said, For this reason a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. And then children are not responsible to save up for their parents, but parents for their children. And he answered and said to them, Why do you yourselves transgress the commandment of God for the sake of your tradition? For God said, Honor your father and mother, and he who speaks evil of father or mother is to be put to death. But you say, Whoever says to his father or mother, Whatever I have that would help you has been given to God, he is not to honor his father or his mother. And by this you invalidated the word of God for the sake of your tradition. They have treated father and mother lightly within you. The alien they have oppressed in your midst. The fatherless and the widow they have wronged in you. And in that context, if any man has a stubborn and rebellious son who will not obey his father or his mother, and when they chastise him, he will not even listen to them, then his father and mother shall seize him and bring him out to the elders of his city at the gateway of his hometown. They shall say to the elders of this city, This son of ours is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey us. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Then all the men of his city shall stone him to death. So you shall remove the evil from your midst, and all Israel will hear of it and fear. He decreed statutes for Yaakov and established the law in Israel, which he commanded our ancestors to teach their children, so the next generation would know them, even the children yet to be born, and they in turn would tell their children. Then they would put their trust in God and would not forget his deeds, but would keep his command. A rod and a reprimand impart wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces its mother. And then discipline your children, and they will give you peace. They will bring you the delights you desire. A few more in that context. Whoever spares the rod hates their children, but the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. And then another one, start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. ChallengingPerceptions.org. Challenging godlessness in the church with biblical perceptions.